How do I get it to spin again? That should be your... Correct me somebody if I'm wrong, but yeah, that should be your target point. Yeah. So that means yeah, this you have that waypoint now. That's, you know, the system's treating it like a target basically. Yeah, wait for the cues on your HUD, drop it, make sure that that switch for the laser is armed. Yeah. And I think the way it's configured, it should also auto fire the laser as well. But I think it should. I'd have to go back through the Chuck Owl guide. Yeah. CCRP. Yeah. Yeah, CCIP's, so all that's gonna do is it's just drawing a line from your nose down to the ground where it's predicting it's gonna hit the ground. It's continuously computed impact point. Auto. I think auto mode, I think, is CCRP. Yeah, that's what you want. The line's your steering cue. You have the point selected. You're gonna drive towards it. It's gonna give you cues, and then about like I like to do like 3 seconds before release time is when I press and I hold the weapon's release, and then it'll just automatically time it, and they'll just fall off your pylons. You can do things like rippling them, selecting how many you want to have fall off the pylons. Uh, 34 is just waiting for Marlin, but the rest of us are here. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Uh, oops. Oh, wait, you people can't even hear.
Targets. Priority targets, the Foxbats, IL-76s. Beyond that, if you take out the Shilkers, lower altitude attacks will be more than feasible then. Ammunition bunkers, any armored vehicles, we're expecting, say, BMPs, T-72s, things like that, or any other targets of opportunity as the ordnance allows. If you've got enough creating the runways, it can't hurt. That absolutely stops them taking off any aircraft to cause problems for it. Weather information. Mission start time is 1700. Sun sets at 1835. So we're expecting about an hour and a half before the sun goes down. It'll get properly dark shortly after that. We'll be using instrument approaches into the Anderson 06 runways because of the winds, as stated below. So make sure you're up to date on those. They should now work on the server knee boards, but I'd recommend having them on hand on your phone or on a piece of paper or something, just in case it didn't work. I only had to go at that about 20 minutes ago, so it should work, but we don't know. Meta, so this is our cloud information, etc. Got a broken cloud layer at 12,000 to 14,000 feet, some scattered clouds at 22,000, and a few at 41,000 feet. Shouldn't be any problems for laser-guided strikes, but you're more than authorized if it's safe to do so, and you need to, you can drop below the clouds as required. Surface winds for Anderson and just in general, 240 at 6. More precise information will be given to you on your
I'm gonna
taxi.
take it out of runway 24.
Or you line up, rather. As we're refueling, we've got 2 tankers up today, a KC-135 and an MPRS tanker. Here's your frequencies here. I'm not going to read them out. You can all read. Make a note of these if you're expecting to have to tank. Or just go tank for the fun of it. This is ultimately a training mission to get used to it. So, knock yourselves out if you want to go tank for a bit. Loadouts. You all know your loadouts. You've all read the briefing. We've got a mixture of some cluster bombs for the 77th, and everyone else is running DBUs. Careful to deconflict your laser codes with each other. I've not preset any of them in the mission editor. We've got 335 on cap with 9Ms and 120Bs, as requested. You guys will be, well, showing on the map in a minute, but you're just out to the east of Saipan on a north to south track. Communications, TACOMs at your strike at flight discretion. Anderson Towers on 255, Dark Stars on 225. These are the only communications we will be using today, unless I specifically give you a different one to go to. Quick summary, just for sort of wrapping it up. 103, you're tasked with strike. 34 and 81, you're tasked with strike under Joker flight call sign. 77, you're tasked with strike. 55 are tasked with cap. Everyone's using Anderson and Dark Star. Any questions on any of this?
Yes, 335.
Yes.
We will be starting first, right?
Hey, fam.
Copy.
Yep, I'll get you guys priority takeoff, etc.
Okay, thanks.
Question from 34th. So is the expectation going to be that we're going to have opportunities for multiple passes? Like no.
Yes, absolutely. The air-to-air, the ground surface-to-air threat is extremely minimal.
Excellent.
So feel free to use Dark Star for target deconfliction as required. Once we have more information on the layout of the airbase, potentially we can deconflict between flights as to who's going for what targets in general.
Thank you.
Okay, right. So if that's all done, let's jump across to the in-game waypoint briefing. What's now? There we go. Did it change? Yes, it did. Excellent. Right. So this is just a sort of top-level overview of the situation. Saipan Airport's up. Saipan International's up here. Bullseye is not where it should have been, but that's okay. I think the bullseye is actually up here in the real mission. Not entirely sure why that's there. It shouldn't be. 335, your cap over here, cap warpath is over here, just out to the east of Saipan. As I said, not expecting anything, but just in case. Okay. Tanker tracks here and here. I believe Arco is the MPRS tanker, so I think that's Air Force need the MPRS. Is that correct?
Negative.
Other
We
way
get
around.
the standard KC 135s because of probe. Baskets are Navy.
Right, okay. Yep. Okay, then we got our AWACS tracks here. Okay, right, so let's go down to flight by flight. 34, or the Hornets. Rather
That's
simple
me.
setup. Waypoint 1 is your assemble, just outside of Anderson. Waypoint 2 is your ingress. 3 is your initial. 4 is your strike. Feel free to sort of circle around, backtrack to your initial. Everybody's initials are, as a general rule, fairly well separated. So if you want to strike, flying back out to your initials and then coming back in again is a good idea to deconflict.
If you're welcome to the stream.
5 is your egress. 6 is a nav point just to get you out to the east of Anderson. And then 7 is your landing point. You'll be putting a TACAN approach into Anderson, so you'll probably be joining the hold at Fogel, depending on how much traffic we've got at the time, or we'll get you straight onto that DME arc.
Now, a couple questions. Do we have the plate for that approach anywhere in the notes, or does somebody have that?
They are in the Aviator Handbook channel, and they should, if I've done it properly, be in the live mission. Just have them on hand just in case the live mission ones didn't work. I'm not going to have time to fix it.
And then another one, just because, this is going to be the first field departure instead of, being on the boat. Expectation for taking off as a group, or are we taking off individually? What's going to be the process behind that?
It'll be probably a standard staggered interval takeoff. So you'll all line up in staggered, and then you'll go at intervals.
Excellent, thanks.
That's standard. All right. Cool. Okay, if 34 are happy, then we'll move on to 103. 103. I know you guys probably don't need the entire briefing. Assemble, ingress. Your two IPs, you've got two IPs at request. The IP1 is actually marked, I believe it is actually IP. This one is FP for fixed point. Rios, you probably know what I mean by this, I assume.
Yep.
You've got strike, which I believe. What did we put it down as, Bismarck? I cannot remember.
Sorry?
Got pizza. Give him a second.
Oh yeah. What did we put down the strike as? I cannot remember. This is an old mission. Version.
Probably ST surface target.
Might be ST. Might have been another one.
But they are actually pre-planned into the computer.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Yep. And your egress out here. You've got your nav point out here. I probably should have given you that in one of your easy ones, but bear that in mind.
It'll be fine.
And then coming back in for attack and approach into Anderson, same as before. DME arc, straight in from there.
It's gonna be fun.
Yep. Happy days. Okay. Let's do 77th now. We'll do Chiefs last because you've got the different tasking. Waypoint 1 is your assemble. You don't need to assemble. Ingress. 3 is your IP. 4 is your strike. 5 is your egress. 6 is a nav point. 7 is your landing. You'll come back in. You'll intercept the DME arc. And ILS approach into runway 06, one of them. Happy with that?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Okay. 335 Chiefs. Is this the 15? This is the 15. Excellent. Okay, as usual, 1's assemble. 2 is a nav point because I wanted to route you out here. 3 is your ingress. 4 is the south point of your cap. 5 is the north point of your cap. Fly a racetrack between these two for the duration of the cap. 6 is your egress. 7's a nav point to get you out to the east again. And then 8 is your landing point. Same as before, you'll be doing an ILS approach into Anderson. Happy with that?
All clear.
Good. Good stuff. Okay. Anybody got any questions on any of this briefing, or just general questions?
Yes. Do we have pre-assigned altitudes for the strike package?
We do not. Let's go with. We'll see how the clouds are looking. Aim for 20,000 feet. Because I know that's
So
good for
all
everyone's
aircraft at
GPs.
20,000? Or do we want to separate by airframe?
You make an excellent point. What do you think?
Separating would
So
be
Strongest
103
airframe wins.
No, 103 wants the altitude block. Let's pick between Angels 12 and 14.
We also can't do strongest airframe wins because the F-15s are going to be flying caps. Sorry.
Yeah, true.
Do your radars even work? Why are we having
Are
on
you
cap
sure you're
broken
the
radar?
strongest airframe right now?
We will, yeah, we will have 4 AMRAAMs each in pitbull, so.
Okay, so getting back to the point, 103 requests the altitudes between Angels 12 and 14.
Yep, that's fine. 18s, what do you want?
We'll take Angels 15, and I mean we'll be looking at what the conditions are based on what the
Yeah.
cloud levels are. So
Yeah.
we'll
That's
update
fine.
you once we're closer onto the target.
That's fine. Go 15 or above for now, and then we can go as
15 and
as
above,
required.
copy.
Yep, that's fine. Bowser, you're doing cluster bomb strikes, aren't you? So you want to be a bit lower. I would assume.
I am. That's yeah. I
I mean,
can
what do you-
I can do
yeah,
whatever. Just look for me around 10 maybe when I do a run in, but otherwise I'll be 19, 20.
Cool.
Are you cluster bombs? How low are you gonna get? What do you think? Or are you doing high altitude drops?
Honestly, without knowing the cloud layer over the island, it's hard to say.
Okay, when you do low level stuff, just make sure to announce your run-ins so we don't have shrapnel flying around while you're in there.
yeah.
That makes
If
sense.
you're getting below like 2,000 feet for a run in for whatever reason, just let us know. Actually.
Just saying, we have GBO 16s. 1,000-pounders have quite the blast radius.
That
Well,
is
I
true.
also
They
have
do.
one small plane, so the likelihood of you guys hit me on the same path that I'm flying is going to be very low.
Yeah,
Well,
true.
the
Bit
bomb
of
not.
risk.
I'm talking about the blast radius. Like there's a safety.
Well, I
thing.
said 10, not 2, so I think we're good there.
Oh, okay.
All right. Cool. Everyone happy? Everyone know what they're doing? Brilliant. If anyone's got any final questions on the instrument approaches, now's your time to ask it. Otherwise, we'll be able to help you out in the air. If you need vectors, just ask.
Yeah, one question from 35 will be stacked in the holding pattern altitude by controller, right? For
That's correct.
after egress. Okay.
Yep, that's correct. I'll assign you into the hold at a given altitude.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, heads up! I'm going to try and give you the amount of time to fly in each leg of the hold. If I forget, remind me. This is my first time doing this as well. But we'll standardize that once we get there.
Okay, I intended to fly 1 minute legs because why not?
Yeah, go with that as a
Easy
baseline.
number. I can remember one. That's just within my counting abilities.
I want to
Don't
make
look
a
at
Navy
me, I'm
joke,
a
but I
pilot.
can't.
I'm a pilot. Don't look at me, stick monkey.
All right. Okay. If everyone's happy, then go ahead and break off into your squadron briefings, and I'll pop down and let you know when you're good to go.
Copy. Thanks.
Good hustle.
Thanks, everyone. Okay.
All right, class.
All right.
There we go. There's how
Thanks. Yep. Oh boy. I just updated SRS too, so I think we're good.
Yeah, well, there hasn't been an update for DCS, right?
I know. I updated mine Friday night.
Yeah, fuck. I guess we'll
Thursday.
find out.
I updated it Thursday night when I got home.
Let me see. Oh yeah, no, this should be the same branch because I see everyone's servers. Well, cool. So they're giving us an instrument approach.
It's gonna be a TACAN approach though. We can't do ILS.
Yeah, no, we don't have ILS capable aircraft. We have
I wish we did.
We have ICLS capable aircraft. That's very
Instrument carrier landing system.
Yeah. Very selective of them, right? What are the? Well, now I'm curious. Like, where did they put the Where did they put the approach plate for that? Did they put it in? Oh no! It's in our aviator handbook, right?
I'm using the one off of
Zip.
Navigraph. Actually, I'll just use the one off of. I could probably just use the one off of 4Flight.
That's what I was thinking too, because if Guam is a what's it called? West Territory. Oh, sure enough, I have charts there. This feels like cheating.
Man, oh, I gotta fucking update my damn shit. I gotta update my 4Flight Pro Plus.
You're running the upgraded version of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even upgraded mine. Well,
What do you have? Just a basic plus?
I basically just have basic plus. Yeah, it's I still have to do like all the performance calculations like by hand, pretty much. But
I'm not gonna update it right now. I'll just use my. I'll use Navigraph.
End of the world. They didn't tell us airframe assignments, right? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so here are the tech and oh, nice. Oh, they're offering me Performance Plus for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. No, not today.
Let's see. Love Navigraph here. Actually, I got the charts right here. Charts. Navigraph charts right there.
Okay, so if we're coming back above 3,000 feet, we execute the hold. Well, he's gonna ask us to execute the hold anyways, because there's like 10 aircraft coming back at the same time, so.
It's Papa Golf Uniform Mike, right?
For what now? Papa Golf Uniform? Oh, you're putting it into
There you go, Papa Golf Uniform Alpha.
There you go.
I'm putting in Navigraph.
Yeah, I'm getting Uniform Alpha Mike.
It's
as the VOR name of the the name of the TACAN.
Yep, I'm gonna open the charts. Approach. We're probably landing 06 right, so it's gonna be TACAN probably Yankee Zulu or Yankee.
With a tailwind.
I'm sorry, it's gonna be TACAN Zulu 6 right.
Did he tell us that's the approach we're gonna be expecting?
Oh, so it'll land we're doing 2-4 then. Okay.
Yeah, because all I'm saying is he gave us what the METAR was saying the winds were coming in from a particular direction, right?
This is probably gonna be the TACAN Yankee 2-4 left. So on the Misty approach, it's gonna climb into 3,000 direct to Cook, and then climbing left turn to intercept the Uniform November Zulu Vortac.
They basically have you go back to the original hold.
Yep, it's gonna be the Nimitz Vortac 105 X-ray. It's a dwarf and hold.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
About the laser codes, we using
So here's how the laser codes are gonna work. Joker 1-1's gonna go 1686. Joker 1-2 1687, and then Kurt, you got 1688.
Copy. 1688. We're carrying 4 of them, right?
Yeah, we got 4.
Yeah.
So the expectation is targets of opportunity. They say the priority, of course, is get the MiGs on the ground. So
MiGs, okay.
yeah, that's gonna require us.
And cargo planes.
Yeah, MiGs and cargo planes, but I would say priority get those MiGs first.
Okay.
On your second pass around, get the runway.
Okay.
So drop, like, I'll call it out, like, there's 3 of us, so we can drop 1 or 2, like, one end, number 2, you're gonna bomb the middle of it. Kurt, you'll bomb the other end of the runway. And then third pass, let's see. Third pass, any MiGs that are left over, cargo planes, targets of opportunity after that. So the first pass is going to be the MiGs. And I'll call them out. I'll say, you know, I don't know if they're going to be in a row, left to right or some shit like that. If they are, nice. I could just be like, I'll take the one on the left, you take the one on the right. But I'll call them out. Second pass around the runway. And then third pass if we have time. And I would say stay at altitude. They gave us 15. I might even ask for 20 if the conditions aren't too terrible. Because my worry is I want to stay above the ACAC. So we don't have no troubles, right? Any questions?
No.
And then I have no clue what the staggered departure is going to be like. So, like, is that, you know, like, do we take off in a line? Do we take off, like, in a wedge? I'm half tempted to put us, like, in a wedge. Just to save up the space. I don't know. I'll make up my mind. Oh, the one place I might have it, like the Aviator Handbook. Let me just look this up real quick. Wow. Okay. So for the takeoff, I'm gonna request a echelon departure. But I need any. Did everybody remember how to do that?
All right.
You guys are
It's
good to
time to
join
go.
whenever you're ready.
Awesome, thank you.
Head in there now.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Porch?
Yep.
Why can't I find the server?
It's there. I'm joining the server right now.
I can't freaking find it.
So in the server, guys.
No, I can't find it.
Refresh, maybe it appears.
Yeah, refresh it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. I got it. All right, I'm
Good,
going to mute
good,
myself
good.
in Discord.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll take a couple minutes. I'm gonna hit the can and then I'll be right back.
Copy. See you in there.
See you. It's my tail number. Come on. Oh my gosh, please. For the love of Ghibli's. There we go. Alright, folks, I will be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Juicy scores. Okay. Battery. I have to reset the There we go. Run right. At 25, introduce the fuel.
Hey, Torch, what's the squadron TACOM again?
Go ahead and ask that question again.
What's the squadron TACOM again for us?
They didn't give that to us, huh? I was just thinking
No,
about that.
it's at squadron's discretion.
Whoever's Inferno 1-1, that's the wrong call sign, by the way. You're, is that Davi? Yeah, you're, that was 1-2, I think. Joker 1-2.
Sorry.
No worries, if you can just change it quickly. Cheers. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, it's at squadron discretion.
It just, well, what's the frequency that he gave us?
He didn't.
It's just
He
the
gave it
standard
anything-
one.
anything- Oh, we'll do 136. We'll do 136.
136?
I'm gonna go 136.
Okay, put that on radio 1, then 136.
Yep.
Kiwi.
Radio check.
Are you coming in loud and clear, homie? Two and 3, pipe in on the frequency. Just let me know you're on frequency. That's 3. Were you still waiting for 2? Mike, are you on our radio frequency?
I start my plan.
Say
1
again?
seconds. I started my plan.
Oh, are you restarting?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going with a TAC channel of 136. So once everybody's on, we'll go ahead and do our radio checks, and then go from there.
So wait, is Strike and Anderson on the same frequency then?
They're on different frequencies. Anderson's on 255, Dark Star's on 225.
Oh, okay, Dark Star's on 225, that was 255. Alright.
Coming in loud and clear, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the Discord. Message me if there are any problems. And reach each other on radios. Elmo is free! Elmo is free! Joker 1 flight, Joker 1 flight, go for radio check on TAC 136, TAC 136. Joker 1-4, reach you loud and clear, how mean? Joker 1-3, I reach you loud and clear, how mean? Thank you, gentlemen. Go ahead and tune to 255 on radio 2, 255 on radio 2. Well, that's right, gotta go to, that is it, FCS. Got the oxygen on. It's been a minute since I've flown this airplane, I'm losing my shit. I'm about to call Anderson Tower to do the radio checks, so everyone just remember how to do the radio checks. We'll get through it just fine.
Copy. I think I did my radio check with Anderson. I did that, no worries. Sorry, I'll do it again.
So it's gonna go, I'm gonna ask Anderson as Joker flight for radio check. They're gonna acknowledge and say go ahead with radio check. Hot mic. You will then ask Anderson for radio check. They're gonna reply with whatever the response is, and then they're gonna ask for radio check from them. After hot mic, then it's gonna be you, Kurt. The same thing.
Victory 1-2, Victory 1-1. This is 255, or we'll see on the back seat. Channel 1-2, Anderson, got your 5x5, how me?
Anderson Tower, this is Joker 1-1 radio check.
Channel 1, Anderson, got your 5x5, how me?
5 also. Kurt, you said you already called them for video check?
Yeah, I did it, man, I did it as soon as I started up. I'm sorry, I should have done it.
That's all good. Just let me know when you're ready for taxi, gentlemen.
Okay, I'm just doing one final sweep of cockpit and I should be good to go.
Cool.
Chief 1-2, Anderson, you guys having some problems? Anderson, got Chief 1-3 actually. Yeah, looks like our flight lead and number 2 are having some issues.
Let me get the
Victor 1, Anderson, 10 traffic. Victor 1, nice run, request taxi to shoot 40. Victor 1, Anderson, clear taxi, runway 06, left taxi via Delta Foxtrot. Hold short.
Flight, make sure you have the TACAN frequency set. It's 54 X-ray. 54 X-ray and turn it on. We'll be using it for the approach later. Alright, Kurt's ready. Hot Mike, are you ready for taxi? Say that again, Hot Mike. You were like 3 out of 5. You having problems with your alignment? When are you ever gonna use these? How would you use these? See, you're getting chinked around in the cockpit because of like G-forces because you're trying to shoot at somebody. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Run through, let's set the trim for takeoff. Arm. These cloud layers aren't too bad. This is fine. It's a QNH for this field. 9 out of 2. Okay. Alright, folks. Time to pull out the duds. Perfect, I'm gonna call Anderson right now. Anderson ground, good evening, Joker. Joker flight 1, ready for taxi.
Lost call sign, Anderson Tower, wait 1.
Cool, we're gonna wait.
Last call sign, Anderson Tower, say again though.
Flight Joker 1, ready for taxi.
Joker 1 flight, Anderson Tower, clear to taxi, hold short, runway 06 left, taxi via Delta Foxtrot, way behind the two F-14s in front of you.
Taxi to runway 06 left via Delta and Foxtrot and hold behind the F-14s, Joker 1.
Anderson Tower, clear to line up runway 06 left at your discretion. Expect a staggered initial departure, 10 seconds.
Alright, everybody, behind me.
Copy, behind the F-14s. Line up runway 6 left, for 2-1. Tower, speed 1 is a 1 ship out, taxi 06 right, 3. Speed 1, Anderson Tower, clear to taxi, runway 06 right, taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, hold short. Taxi via Bravo, Foxtrot, for speed 1. Go for comp check on 255. Tower, G11, I'm ready to get flight, but okay. 1-1, Anderson, 5 also.
Anderson, G12, radio check on 255. Radio check, sorry.
G12, Anderson Tower, got you 5x5, how many?
Same.
Anderson Tower, G13, radio check 255. 1-3, Anderson, 5x5, how many? 5x. Anderson Tower, G41, that is radio checks complete.
And we taxi up. We are on Delta. We're not on Foxtrot, so we know we're on the right taxi. Let's taxi up just a little bit further. We want to make sure we don't cross the short line. We'll hold right here. Hold the brakes. Looking for my last buddy. Go ahead and set time UFC.
Anderson Tower, stage 1 is holding short 06 for requesting clearance to enter the active. Stage 1, Anderson, clear to line up, runway 06 right, expect a sound departure.
Spoilers are on. Both their spoilers are on.
Anderson Tower, runway 06 left, QNH 2991, winds 255 at 4, clear for takeoff, 06 left. Clear to go 6 left for 2-1. Anderson Tower, clear to take off runway 06 right, QNH 2991.
Y'all ready to go?
255 and 4. Calculated passing for speed. Correction, clear for takeoff speed 1.
I'm gonna call tower for takeoff clearance right now.
Joker 1 flight, Anderson Tower, clear to line up runway 06 left, expect a staggered departure, 5 seconds.
Clear to line up runway 06 left and expect the staggered departure. Joker 1.
Victory 1, Addison Tower, after takeoff, maintain runway heading.
So that's going to be, I'm going to line up left.
Altitude at
Kurt, or
discretion.
Hot Mike, you're going to be lined up right. And then Kurt, you're going to be lined up behind me.
Stable on Addison Tower, maintain runway heading until 5,000 feet. Once you're there, resume navigation. I'm maintaining 5,000 feet, resuming navigation for speed.
Stop. There we go.
Chief on July, Anderson, cleared to line up runway 06 right, expect a staggered interval departure, 5 seconds. Anderson, Chief on July, lining up runway 06 right, expect a staggered departure. Joker 1 flight, Anderson Tower, cleared to take off runway 06 left, QNH 29 at 9 at 1, winds 255 at 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 06 left, Joker 1.
Victory 1, Addison, drop 225.0 for touchdown.
Joker 1 once wheels up. That's a rejoin wedge, right? Or echelon, right? I don't remember. We lost. One's leveling off at Angels 5. Angels 5, 5,000 feet.
Speed 1, Anderson Tower, jump 225, decimals over now, 225, for target start for speed.
Easy there, Hot Mike. Jerko 1's going to start a left-hand orbit at 330 knots, 30-degree bank, waiting for you, Kurt.
flight, Amazon Tower, clear to resume our navigation, chop 225.0 for Darkstar.
Resume on navigation, switching frequency 2250 Jerko 1. Good day. I should have told you guys. And we'll turn right to head back on course, and we're switching to waypoint 2, and let's start our climb up to Angels 15. We're gonna go for a 10-degree climb, full dry power. And make sure everybody's on 225 on radio 2. Darkstar Joker 1, Angels 10, climbing to Angels 15, direct waypoint 2.
Recommend continuing straight ingress as you're running a little long time.
And direct ingress point for Joker 1. Leveling off.
Joker 1, Darkstar, disregard previous was for Chief, not you.
Joker 1, disregard.
Darkstar, Chief 1, confirming heading directly to ingress. Chief 1.
At Angels 15, I'm gonna try and maintain contract speed of 330. Ugh.
Darkstar, state 1-1 into the left-hand orbit, I think just to proceed ingress. State 1, Darkstar, cleared hot on target at your discretion.
Alright, come on, gentlemen. Gotta be closer than that. Where did 2 go? Oh, he's right there. There you go, Kurt. If flaps are up, gear well. We wouldn't be going this fast if the gear weren't up. Almost there, Kurt. For me, it doesn't matter so much, you know, the tightness of the formation as much as, you know, our effectiveness, you know, for the strike. So that's just Slicer's philosophy, or Torch's philosophy, I guess. 1 mile from waypoint 2, I'm going to go ahead and switch waypoint 3, heading 355er. And heading change now.
Darkstar, altitude block for you guys will therefore be 628.
Copy, altitude 6,000 to 8,000 feet, Joker 1.
Spade 1, Darkstar, can you take above 10 or would you like lower?
Alright, gentlemen, go ahead and let's fence in. Lights off, IFF on.
Thank you.
Master arm on. It's going to be the time to check and make sure that your FLIR is working. And then, in a second, I'm going to command everyone to drop down to 6,000 feet, but I just want to take this time in the straight and level to make sure that we're all good to go. Everyone has their bomb codes, right?
Yes, Checker 14 is 168.
That's right. A hot mic has 1687. And Kurt, you have 1688. I have 1686.
Yep, 1688.
We all good? Really quick, Joker 1-3 fuel state.
Fuel state?
Yeah, fuel state. How much fuel you got on board?
14.
Joker 1-4 fuel state.
13,000.
Perfect. All right. Coming off the autopilot, and we're gonna descend down to 6, Angel 6, 6,000 feet. 10 degrees on the HUD. I'm gonna try and maintain 330.
Hey, how do I get the free pilot on standby mode?
Kurt, say again.
I never mind, Get it. Got it.
Copy.
Delta G1 fly, beginning cap.
G1, Darkstar, roger.
Alright, arresting the descent.
George, repeat last,
G1, Darkstar, just confirming you're on flat, on cap. No worries.
So we just got a black screen right now, not showing up anything on the third box.
Switch up to the strike waypoint. I think it's waypoint 4, and then where it says WDSG something, that's waypoint designate. Go ahead and select that right now. That's gonna slew the targeting pod to the waypoint, and then from there you're gonna configure the targeting pod to point wherever you need it to point.
Yeah, that's thanks.
1-1, copy.
Once we make our turn to the left, you won't be blanked out by the your fuel tanks. And then we'll be able to see the target.
Alright, and then to, later, it's just wondering, right?
What was that last question?
Fire later is just wondering, right?
Go ahead and, let's see, and make sure your laser codes, the UFC page on your targeting pod page, make sure those are set up as well.
Yeah, I'm about to set 1688. Repeat 1-1, go to the front. So when I pull the trigger,
Darkstar, say again.
There's one that there's some sort of short-range storm on the field. With engines manned, themselves got hit twice by some.
Visual 1, Darkstar, copy. Didn't have any intel of that. Do you have any idea on what it is?
Just some short-range missile with left to that engine.
1-1, Darkstar, copy. Do you return to Anderson?
We're gonna extend a little bit on this heading. Go ahead and climb up to 8,000 feet. Angels 8. Okay, leveling off now. Okay, making a right turn now to heading 120, heading 120 now.
Say again the last part of that message, sorry. Currently no cloud cover over area. Bridging 1, Darkstar, copy. Local signs, Darkstar, raise attack altitudes if you can, please. Reports of potential hostile surface to air in the area. Recommend climbing to compensate.
Jargo 1, copy. Alright, Joker Flight, let's continue climb to 15,000 feet. Sorry, Joker 1's climbing Angels 15.
Chief 1, Darkstar, I've got 2 unknown pop-up groups, Bulls 007 for 123 and Bulls 004 for 169, both at 10,000 feet, tracking south, unknown, bogies. Chief 1, Darkstar, if they get within 100 miles of the strike package, then I'm going to send you over to investigate.
Fuck.
So I got no arm in my head. Maybe my loose arm is firing.
What's descending? Alright, guys, I'm still looking on my, Have you guys found the fighters yet? The MiGs? I'm still looking for them.
Negative. I'm not getting spiked at all.
I don't see a thing. Yeah, take your time. Just if you need to maneuver, go ahead and maneuver, but just remember to stay at this altitude. Yeah, help yourselves. There's no fighter escort. Yeah, go ahead and pick up those targets of opportunity. Do any maneuvering you need to do. Just announce when you're running in over the target. I'll call Dark Star and let them know what we're doing. Dark Star Joker 1 is over the target. We'll be orbiting for a little bit, taking out targets of opportunity.
Joker 1 FM. Joker 1, Dark Star, can you confirm shack on those MiG-25s?
We will confirm shack on MiG-25s when we do Joker 1.
Chief Flight, Dark Star, those unknown contacts are trespassing quite north of us. Bra 358 for 86 at 10,000 hot. Please investigate and report back what they are. Dr. Chief 1 report, ground please.
Oh, why don't I do fucking...
Chief 1, Dark Star, Bra from Chief 1-3 is Bra 357 for 78 at 10,000 hot. 2-ship bogey.
Damn it. Friggin' saw them too.
Patrol 1, Dark Star. Patrol 1, Dark Star, do you require return to Rotor or Anderson? Oh, Dark Star, Patrol 1-1, we are 60 miles away from Anderson, and yes, we are definitely in an emergency RTB situation. 1-1 Anderson, I've seen that transponder. Is it still good enough for visual approaches? Yes, we'll be fine. Engine is heating up, right engine is out. We have a fire burning in the right engine that I can't seem to extinguish. So we'll be coming in hot on whatever runway you give us. Patrol 1, Dark Star, rotor is to your 19 for 14, pretty much straight below you, if you can land there. No, we're good to Anderson, man. I went to hit the Oakland rotor. Patrol 1, Dark Star, A-firm pigeons 202 for 51. 202 for 51, 51. Patrol 2, Anderson, please advise if your first element is planning on joining 1-3. First, Chief 1, Dark Star, please advise whether you're planning on joining 1-3. I assume you are. First, Chief 1-3, regular.
Nicely done.
Chief 1-3, Dark Star, 359 for 48 at 10,000. Hot 2-ship bogey unknown.
I'm making another pass. Forgot how to lock shit up with the targeting pod.
Chief 1-3, Dark Star, could you raise 1 and 2 on comms? Chief 1, Dark Star, I assume you're also heading north to join the intercept? Yes, we are. Chief 1, Bra 350 for 100 at 10,000, tracking south. Dark Star, Speed 1-1 is heading to egress out of airborne ammunition. Last pass over the target revealed that all enemy planes are still sitting just behind the target. Shooting 1, Dark Star, A-firm. All ground attack call signs, Dark Star, prioritize targeting hostile aircraft, transport, and MiG-25s. We cannot allow them to remain functional.
I need to suspend. From the north and
Visual 1, Dark Star, 255.0 for Anderson, Pigeons 214 for 29. Correction 39. 255, Panther for Winter 1. Triple 3 Dark Star, Bra 356 for 24 at 10,000. Dark Star, Bra 356 for 20 at 10,000. Hot to ship unknown. 213 Delhi. 213 Dark Star, only authorized to engage if known OP4 military aircraft. 13.
Air to ground mode, yeah, that might be helpful. They finally got it working. Alright, Kurt, so you got the two MiG-25s, it looks like. I got the BDA on those, so you got two of them. Were those the only two, or are there more?
Looks like me, my I'm going around by the back. I got my bomb, but I didn't have a laser on it, so I didn't get a good hit on it.
You broke their wings off, so they're for sure out of the fight. There's a row of MiG-21s. Yeah, I'm gonna go after them in my next pass. Yeah, there's a row of MiG-21s. I'm gonna go after them in my next pass. Shoot them down!
Chief 1-3, Anderson, try to intercept procedures, flare across the front, see if they respond. 1-3. Dark Star, Victory 1-2. 1-2, send it. Dark Star, Victory 1-2 is Winchester, confirm hits, 2 SAMs, 1 armor, 1 aircraft, returning. 1-2, Dark Star, a firm return as briefed. Bridger 1-2, return as briefed. Roger, see you on the ground. Chief 1-3, Dark Star, send it. Bogey, unresponsive, uncompetent. Chief 1-3, Dark Star, confirm it's an OP4 aircraft. Confirm, Frankfurt, SC-10. Chief 1-3, Dark Star, wait 1. Chief 1-2, second group of bogies are 358 for 60 at 13,000, tracking south. Please intercept. Chief 1, copy.
Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Joker 1 pickle, looks like I missed him though. Copy.
I didn't see any bombers.
Dark Star, Joker 1 confirmed Shack on 2 MiG-25s, confirmed Shack on 2 MiG-25s, working the rest of the MiG-21s on the ramp.
Joker 1, Dark Star, A-firm, nice work. Target the IL-76s if you've got the bombs left. Shack. I got one bomb. Where are the IL-76s?
I have no clue.
Dark Star, Joker 1-4, I got 1, 2, 12, request vectors to the IL-76s. Joker 1-4, Dark Star should just be on the airfield. Satellite imagery wasn't much more specific than that. Okay, I'll take it. That extends your company. 1-3, send it. Dark Star, both frogs that are taken care of. 1-3, Dark Star, nice work. Okay, he's to rendezvous with you. They are 4-8.
I don't see them either.
Dark Star, Chief 1-3, unable heading still 5.
There we go. If not, just pick a bunker or go for a hangar.
Sorry, correction, 001 for 13,000.
If you can't see those bombers, go ahead and go for a bunker or hangar. Any targets of opportunity now.
Chief 1, Dark Star, clear to engage if the aircraft identified as hostile, as OP4 aircraft. If they're Frogfoots, drop them. Chief 1, copy that. Dark Star with Spade 1-1, 30 miles away from Anderson, requesting Spade 1, Dark Star, chop 255.04 Hanson. Dark Star, Joker 1-4, negative contact in the IL-76.
Joker 1-1, pickle on MiG-21 on the ramp. Shit.
Dark Star, Chief 1-1, turning to bogies, okay. How many bombs you got left?
I've got 2 more bombs. I'm still trying to get that
Do you have an idea on those
MiG-21.
bogies?
Yeah, I'll take it. One's extending out. Gonna do one more pass on him.
Copy. I'm trying so hard to find these specific things, but I can't find them.
Kurt, how many bombs do you have left?
I got one. I can't find those IS-76s.
Yeah, I've been looking all up and down the ramp, and I haven't seen anything like that either.
Are we on site, man? We're on site, man, right?
Victory 1 to Dark Star, chop 255.04 Anderson Tower. Victory 1 to Dark Star, how copy?
We're on Saipan Island, right?
Takan, what now?
Oh, we're on Saipan Island, correct?
Yes, we're on Saipan. That's, if you found the MiG-25s, then you're on the right island.
Chief 1, A-firm, engage.
Yeah, okay. Dark Star, go for
1-4 sender.
Yeah, negative contact on the IL-76 at Saipan. We're just gonna clean up some of these,
Dragon 1-4 Anderson, correction, Dragon 1-4 Dark Star, A-firm, go for it.
Pickle ×2, I'm just gonna drop my bombs on the runway. Okay, Hot Mike, go ahead with your question again. Go ahead and try and strike one of the runways. I tried striking one of them, but I don't think either the fuses aren't working on my bombs or something's going up. And it doesn't help that the clouds are like right in the wrong spot, but yeah. Yeah. It'll be night by the time we get back. Kurt, what's your current state?
1-2, Dark Star. I'm currently heading to 090, turning back towards the base. I got eyes on one last big. I don't see anything there. I don't take it out.
Are you going RTB?
Picture 1-2, Dark Star. I'm heading back towards South Bend to take out the last big.
Okay. Hot Mike, how many bombs do you have left?
2. Star Victory 1-2 is at nav point requesting route change.
Oh, I see tracers.
Star AFM 255.04 and 250 Victory 1-1.
Yeah. Oh, there's lots of ACAC going off. Hot Mike, let me know when you've dropped your last bombs, and then we will RTV from there.
I agree. Left side, I make the left side. We're going to 5 now?
Yes, flight, let's go ahead and switch to waypoint 5.
Alright, one's Winchester.
One is Winchester.
Shack, one big command. Hey, can you do a sweep to make sure I swap that name? It looks like I got it, but I just want to make sure.
I believe we got all the MiGs.
Okay.
Yeah, because they started despawning off the ramp, so definitely got them. Joker 1-4, I think you're behind me. Continue following me to waypoint 5. Hot Mike, it looks like you're ahead of the group, so go ahead and drop your speed down to 300. We're going to speed up to 400. And hopefully we can make the rejoin happen while we're in transit. Darkstar Joker 1 is Winchester heading to waypoint 5.
Joker 1, Darkstar, AFM, proceed to nav point. Let me know when you're passing nav, and I'll transfer you across to Rams.
And direct the waypoint, and we will let you know when we're crossing Joker 1.
Flight, Darkstar, you guys are good to return to base at your discretion, or if you want to spend some more time at that practice, then go for it. Chief 1 copies. Darkstar, Chief 1, we're taking a couple more turns, let you know on the RTB. Chief 1, no worries. Hey, Ron, I think this is you ahead of me.
Yeah, I think you're behind me. Yep, that's you, Kurt.
Alright, copy. Hey, we can go fence that way.
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a flare.
I'm gonna go fence out.
Yep. Oh, we're slow. And I told everyone I was gonna go fast. Alright, I just went full mill power for you, Kurt.
Okay.
Dark Star, Joker 1, which approach are we gonna be expecting into Anderson?
Joker 1, Dark Star, expecting probably a 06 left attack and approach.
And expecting the 06 left tack and approach, Joker 1.
I'm gonna follow you.
He's given us 06 left, so this procedure is going to be the arc into Anderson. So the tack end channel is 54. The approach course is going to be 065. Yeah, I'm switching the waypoint 6. I think I see you ahead of us, Hot Mike. Or I did see you.
I see it.
Yeah, there you are. Okay, I'm slowing down to 350. Oh, that's interesting. It puts us like on the other side of the approach, so we have to overfly. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Actually, no. We're topsy-turvy because we're flying south at the moment. Wait, which? Do you guys remember which waypoint he gave us?
I don't, but it looks like, the charts I'm looking at, it looks like, problem out of the...
Yeah, Fobham would be the initial approach fix. We descend in the hold and then we depart, but we depart into the arc. So it's an arc procedure. Oh my gosh. Into Anderson. Oh, and the 065 is the final radial, so we're actually approaching into the... Okay, yeah, so I'd have to grab the reciprocal of 051, which is... What radial is that?
So, if we go missed, we're climbing 2,000 to intercept the...
Hey Siri,
I'm sorry.
what's 51 plus 180? Okay, so we're gonna set course 231. 231, that's going to be our inbound. It's not the radial that we're on, but it's the reciprocal that's taking us to the station. Yeah, that's showing up correctly. "43 miles from the TACAN." Okay. Making a right turn to capture the radial. Sorry, this thing is on autopilot, so it's gonna do some wonky shit for a second. Dark Star Joko 1, permission to switch over to approach.
Joko 1 flight, Dark Star, chopper 255.0 for Anderson Tower.
Switching 255.0, Joko 1, good day.
To Anderson Tower, clear to land runway 06. Clear land 06 left, 312. And I got 5 miles left.
Okay. Update state.
5 miles.
You have 5.
5.9 on the gas.
Hot Mike, what's your state? I could not understand it. I'm gonna put you at 10.
I think you said 7. You said 7, 9, 8. Yeah, what's your fuel state? 7.2.
Alright, 7.0. Okay, so we have low state like 5.8. Anderson Tower, Joker 1, inbound to the TACAN for the TACAN Zulu 06 left approach. Low state 5.8.
Joker 1 flight, Anderson Tower, proceed to proceed to FOVEM and hold, altitude 4,000 feet, legs 1 minute.
Proceed to FOVEM, 4,000 feet and legs 1 minute in the hold, Joker 1.
That's what we'll take turn.
Alright, throttle idle, 15 degrees on the descent. Let's get down to 4,000, let's make this work. Make sure you go ahead and fence in.
Joker 1, Anderson, who's your lowest fuel state?
Lowest state is 5.8, that's Joker 1-4.
Say again, which call sign that was, sorry?
It's Joker 1-4.
Confirm Joker 1-4.
Affirm, Joker 1-4.
Joker 1-4, Anderson Tower, proceed direct to Arky for the TACAN approach, runway 06 left. Okay, proceed direct Arky for the Iris, or for the TACAN 06 left. Joker 1-4. 1-1 and 1-2, proceed to the hold.
Proceeding into hold, Joker 1-1 and 1-2. Okay, I'm making my right turn, 30 degrees, and I'm gonna hold 330 knots.
So he basically told me to proceed direct to Arky, right?
Yeah, proceed direct Arky and start the arc. That's right, make your right turn and start the arc in that direction.
Okay, how do I know when I'm approaching Arky?
So to do that, you're going to be twisting and turning the course knob as you cross the different radials. So what you're going to do is you're going to maintain that distance. So this distance is 12 nautical miles away from the TACAN. And then As you're arcing around it, you're going to twist and turn to make sure that the needle is centered and that you're keeping that distance away from it. And as you arc around, you should wind up at radial 253. And once you're at 253, you switch it to radial 065, and then you fly that course inbound.
Alright, so right now I'm going to be on a course of 320, right?
Right, so you're going to be flying perpendicular, right? So you're going to keep the needle on your either your 3 or 9 o'clock, and then just fly it all the way around.
Alright, inbound course should be 065, right?
So on the chart is listing off the radials that are going outbound. So those are the ones that you are going to use to keep track of where you are, and then you either fly to the right of that to increase the distance, or fly to the left of it.
212 Anderson Tower, turn direct, point Arky, intercept the DME arc for the TACAN runway 06 left. So it can be around, I hope you want to do it. Track 12 Anderson Tower, cleared for the TACAN approach for runway 06 left, fly direct, point Arky, join from there. 06 left, right? No, I'm number 36, Check 14 Anderson, say again, sorry? Request Anderson for, request vector start. Check 14 Anderson, I'll vector you straight on to final approach, turn heading 220 left. 220, check 14.
Yeah, so when he tells you direct, you look at the approach plate. There's a radial that's associated with. Yeah. I don't know what standard rate is in this airplane. I just realized.
Check 14 Anderson Tower, turn heading 180, intercept the 065 radial for the TACAN. Hey, can you repeat the heading again for General Form? Sorry. Please let that 180. I'm saying 180, intercept the 065 TACAN. 065
Oh, instrument approaches.
Anderson, do you require vectors to final? Alright, let's see if I can do this here. Trigger 1 to Anderson Tower, do you require vectors to intercept the final?
Oh, Hot Mike, you're still with me?
Anderson Tower, Victory 1-2, have a good night. Wish you 1-2, Anderson, have a good evening, mate. Trigger 1 to Anderson, do you require vectors for the approach? Okay, standard approach.
Yeah, Hot Mike, he gave you direct R key waypoint like 5 minutes ago.
Triple 1-4 Anderson, you should be coming up on that radial shortly.
Oh, R key is an initial fix. Ah, so you can enter it from both sides. Okay.
Triple 1-4 Anderson, you've overshot the radial. Turn left heading 030. Actually, Triple 1-4 Anderson, do you have the TAC and radial tuned up? Triple 1-4 Anderson, if just treat the radial as your localizer, and then once you're visual, you're clear to approach. Copy. Triple 1-4 Anderson, let me know once you're visual. I'll clear you for a touchdown. Actually, I ran back for a fucking DNF.
My light on? Yes, it is. Oh. Go for Joker 1.
Triple 1-4 Anderson Tower, confirm visual 06 left. Visual 06 left, Triple 1-4 Anderson Tower, clear to land 06 left.
This is the lonely part. We're just getting vectored around in a hold. On some more round we go. I'm thinking like, yeah, he's got to clear me sometime soon.
Trigger 1-1, Anderson Tower, cleared for the TACAN approach, runway 06 left as briefed.
Cleared for the TACAN Zulu 06 left approach as briefed. Joker 1-1.
And Joker 1-2, Joker 1-1, Joker 1-4, for your information, QNH 2991.
Joker 1-1.
Joker 1-2, Anderson Tower, turn left, heading 090.
Okay, so here's what we'll do, because we're tracking radials inbound, so why don't we keep these radials in? And we'll go by 10, so... let's see, so the next one will be... Okay, so they're going down in numbers.
Joker 1-2, Anderson Tower, updated heading is 065. Heading 065. Joker 1 for Madison Tower, A-firm, take a right onto Charlie, taxi back down to the end of the 06 runways, and then you can cross 06 left, back to level of fan.
And we're gonna set the heading to... The fuck is the heading? We're gonna set the heading to the reciprocal? Or to the perpendicular of what we're doing?
Ribbon incorrect, take a right onto Charlie, taxi down Charlie, take a right-hand turn onto Foxtrot, holding short 06 left. Charlie, Foxtrot, 06 left. Is that correct?
Let's start that heading now.
To Anderson Tower, are you visual on the airfield?
Yeah, because what's happening is while we're in the turn, we're tracking inbound, so I'll have to correct that outbound as we arc around. Let's set the new course. Turn and twist. Let's turn and twist. Let's get down to that altitude. Nice. Let's turn and twist. Now at the 200. You can see the radial still up there, so as we're passing it, now hopefully now we're starting to track outbound like we want to see. So I'll start now turning the heading a little bit inbound.
First mission, I did get shot down.
Alright, turn and twist. 191. Hey now, there's still one more to go.
Flight Anderson, hand over complete. Proceed to Forum and hold please. Proceed to Forum and holding G1. Okay, I said you made it out of G1, Anderson, just confirm. Yes, 4,000 feet, 1 minute legs. Holding at 4,000 feet and...
Helped that we were at altitude, so yeah.
That's true. I'm surprised there's no stand for us.
I think they didn't want to make it too difficult.
I was surely expecting that place to be heavily defended by tanks.
Okay, turn and twist another 10. So what I'm doing is I'm turning and twisting to keep this course inbound to the tack end, and as we start crossing, and as we get level to it, that's when I know that we hit that radial. And you see we're keeping a constant distance. That's what an arc approach does. So we're crossing this one now, so I'm gonna turn, twist and turn another 10. And eventually, what's gonna happen is we're gonna wind up being right on course to where we need to be. That final heading is going to be 065, so we know we have that leading radial at 253, and I'm working off the reciprocal, so it's going to be harder for me to... Let's go whole numbers now. And let's actually... If you're ever curious about where the reciprocal is, you look at over here, you look over here, that's where that number is going to be. So 330 is going to be the reciprocal of 150. So we know we have that leading radial at 253. So when the back of that arrow is over here, that's when we know let's switch all the way to 065 on final. Oh boy, it's starting to get dark. And I do 10 just because that's a nice even number to arc around. Let's go ahead and let there be light. Yeah, there we are leveling out with the
Last call sign, Anderson, say again, sorry?
I think they're okay.
Question, Joker 1 to Anderson, A firm, take this left turn off runway 06 left, taxi back to ramp right. Joker 1 for Anderson Tower, clear to cross runway 06 left, taxi back to the ramp, via Foxtrot. You should be there.
Okay, cross 06 left and ramp via Foxtrot for Joker 1.
Adam Tower, G11, we are 5 minus 1,000 wind.
check radio.
Alright, cross 06 left and on the ramp via Foxtrot.
A little bit off altitude, but you know, we're doing good. Almost there.
One flight, Anderson Tower, let me know when you're at 4,000 in the hold.
They still got airplanes up. Oh my gosh. Almost there, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. See, we only got like several more degrees to go. That's how much we got left right there. There we go. There's the course. So let's go to the next 10. There we go. Let's go to the next one. Already at 090. Let's look out for that leading radial, right? We know it's coming up. Let's prepare ourselves. We're still staying at 2,600 feet. And then we get Herberg.
G4 on Anderson Tower, request low fuel state.
So we're at 270 is the radial we're coming up on now. 073 is going to be that leading radial. Right? Let's slow her down. Let's slow her down to 300 now.
10.3, copy, thank you.
And let's go ahead and put that final heading into the computer. Yeah, now that that needle's coming alive, now we're gonna set it all the way to our course. In fact, let's get off this and let's say CPL, couple up. This is intermediate fix Hurug. Anderson Tower, Joker 1-1 on final approach course for the TAC and Zulu 06 left.
211, Anderson Tower, clear to land, runway 06 left.
Clear to land, runway 06 left, Joker 1-1. Okay, let's step down. Step down to 2,200 feet. Outside of 7 miles.
Chief on 3, Anderson Tower.
There we go. Hold it. Fly it. That's gonna be our final approach fix minimums at 1,000 feet. So as we're coming up on the
Chief 1-3, Anderson coming.
on the approach, let's go ahead and slow down.
Chief 1-3, Anderson Tower, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 06 right, as briefed. Chief 1-3, come.
We see 2 runways, and we're on the left runway.
Anderson, QNH 2991, winds 255 at 4. Chief 1-3.
I'm gonna treat this like a landing in Microsoft Flight Sim.
Chief 1-2, Anderson Tower. Chief 1-2, Anderson, cleared for the ILS approach, runway 06 left as briefed, QNH 2991, winds 255 at 4. Copy 412.
Alright. Let's go ahead and drop the gear, go full flaps. Autopilot off. Have the runway in sight, we're gonna track now towards it.
Anderson Tower, Chief 1-3. Chief 1-3, Anderson, send traffic. What's the contract required speed? In pattern? Chief 1-3, Anderson, can you do 300? 300 is good.
What is Poppy saying off of this? We're perfect. Let's keep it aligned with the runway. Okay. I have good gear indications. Flew right past the minimums, but we've had visual this whole time, so we're clear to continue. There's my lights lighting up the runway. There we go, yes. Aim for the touchdown markers every single time. Flight into the runway. Like the Navy brats we are. Nice, we made it.
Triple One, Anderson, you're cleared for the ILS approach runway 06 right, providing we've got enough spacing from 13. Triple One, copy 06 right.
Thank you. Anderson ground, Joker 1-1 clear of 06 left on hotel.
Triple One, Anderson, affirm, take a left onto Delta, taxi back to the north ramp.
Left on Delta and taxi back to the north ramp at Joker 1-1. Thanks for all the help. Run it back. I say run it back. Alright, let's find out kind of where our boys are at. I probably didn't go too far because, yeah, I drifted down like damn near half the runway. I think they also despawned over here too, so there's our homies. Oh gosh, where are the taxi lines over here? I'm like way off.
Keep call signs. This is Anderson Tower. Just to confirm, 13 approaching 06 right, 11 approaching 06 right, 12 approaching 06 left. Copy. Confirm.
Did I miss it maybe? Is that grass? Oh, hell yeah, that's grass. We'll just turn off over here and park over here because I don't feel like getting lost. Alright, good hustle, Joker flight.
Okay, man. I'm gonna shut down here. I'll meet you in Discord.
Yeah, I'll see you in Discord. Nice. Nice. How about that approach, huh?
That was so nice, bro.
Yeah, I think there was something up with I forgot how to use the targeting pod like overnight, but as long as we got all the targets.
Yep.
You guys did some good work out there. Yeah, I think I don't know why they threw an arc approach at us. That's like one of the more complicated real life approaches even.
Yeah, no. That was wild.
Yeah, that's a big wake up for you know, people usually aren't like IFR trained when they come to flight simming, so you know.
Yep.
That's my big thing. It's a lot to ask from, you know.
I'm so used to flying on the carrier. That was my first time I've ever done a DME arc in a flight simulator ever.
You should do them more often. There are voice break. There are arcing approaches, like for example in like Microsoft Flight Simulator. A lot of times, like sometimes they might not be charted, but like you could load up like a GPS one. The GPS knows how to keep that arc. It's like the most beautiful thing ever. You just let the Garmin handle it. And I've done that before, and I've done real life DME arcs before, and they're just very interesting. So yeah, when you have a jet that can't do any of that automatically is what I want to say. Yeah, it's a little bit more tougher, and like so for someone who hasn't actually gone and gotten their instrument rating in real life, it's like yeah, that's a lot to ask of like, you know, stay-at-home sim pilots, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd never even done a DME arc in MSFS 2020 either.
You should try them out. They're really interesting.
I've done RNAV and LNAV or RNAV LPV, GPS, and ILS.
There's supposed to be a really interesting RNAV RNP approach into some airport in like Northern California. Let me look it up. Like the only reason I know about this one is I think the airline that I was doing baggage handling for at the time flew up here. Is it Klamath? I don't think it's Klamath. Oh, it might be Medford. Yeah, Medford. Kilo Mike Foxtrot Romeo. Oh yeah, it's really wild. It's the RNAV RNP Zulu into runway 32 at Medford Airport. And it's like twisting and curving you like in the mountains. Like you're doing like freaking S-turns in the mountains.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Oh man. I think I might hop over to do you have X-Plane?
I used to, and then I switched over to I only have so much like hard drive space.
Yeah. Bro, you should get X-Plane 12. You should really get X-Plane 12.
Yeah. I used to play the shit out of X-Plane 11.
Bro, the flight dynamics are so much better than MSFS 2020.
I'm sure.
So much better.
Yeah, I'm excited for the release of the PMDG 777. So that's kind of got me.
I've got mixed feelings about it.
I know it's a PMDG product and it's gonna be a full fidelity 777, and that's all I care about.
I think, my honest opinion, I think it's gonna be overhyped.
I mean,
will I still get it? Probably. I have their entire 737 line.
I only have the 700. I want to get the 800 sometime.
I have their entire line, and then I have the DC-6.
That's nice.
DC-6 is a real thrill to fly.
Yeah, the only thing I really care about is just the fidelity. That's all. As long as I can twist and turn all the buttons and it reacts like the plane is supposed to, then that's all I care about. As long as it's not a Captain Sim, piece of garbage. That's
Captain Scam.
Captain Scam. That's right.
Yeah. I have. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. PMDG 777. I don't like the sound on it. The sound is not. The GE90s is not supposed to sound like that at full power. They're supposed to growl at full power, not sound like a damn vacuum.
I'm sure somebody will come up with a. That's what happened. Who was it? I think it was like. Whoever came out with the 777 for X-Plane 11, the sound pack was also just like miserable. So you had to buy like an add-on. Yeah, the Flight Factor 777. So you had to buy like a $30 add-on sound pack just to make it sound correctly. It's just like, okay, so you get the plane and then you get the add-on, and it comes out to like $110, which is just like, it's just abysmal.
Yep, the 737 needs a rework too, sound-wise. It is horrendous. I fly on the 737 probably about twice a month, and it does not sound like that.
Yeah, the 737's like one of the best sounding K-wares that I have so far. That one, and I mean, I don't have the. I bet the Phoenix Sims A320 sounds pretty darn good.
It does. I have it.
And then behind those two, probably the what's it called, the freeware Neo. Who's got it?
Oh, Latin VFR.
And not Latin VFR. Fly by wire.
Fly by wire. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That one sounds nice. I really like that one.
Oh yeah. I want to show my dad the Phoenix because he's a captain on the Airbus. So
Hey
I wanna show
yo.
him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is his last year, so he's doing his last
He's
recurrent in July.
retiring.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, he's been at it for a long time.
I'm sure.
He flies for JetBlue in case you're interested.
Might be. I might. I'm still working on getting my CFI. It's just a it's just a miserable process at the moment, but...
I'll be in Cali in August.
Nice. Yeah, like the hottest month of the year. Yeah, no, I totally
we'll have to make something happen.
Definitely. That's a super easy hop for me. Like I can rent an airplane for the day. Hop on that. Actually, no, I have a friend of mine who owns a Cherokee. I might just take that because it's like literally the same amount of time.
Is it 180?
It's a 160, I think.
Oh, even better.
It's an older one.
Nice. So wait, are you at Van Nuys?
Yeah, that's my home airport.
Oh, nice. So you're there working in with all the private jets.
I used to. Yeah, I was working at a flight school that was being run by my friends over there. But now I'm just working on getting ready for the CFI check ride, and then.
Nice.
So it's literally like every single day I'm just like studying, reading up, making lesson plans, practicing teaching them, and then practice teaching how to fly airplanes like when I'm up in the air. So it's exactly like a commercial check ride, except like the idea is you want to have the maneuvers down so well that you don't make any mistakes while you're doing them, because the idea is that a student is going to pick up on anything and everything
absolutely
that you're showing them, right? So you want to show them the right time the first time. And I have to explain to them, okay, this is why we do this maneuver. These are the common errors on, when you do steep turns, you might, pull a little too hard on the stick, and so you might actually climb a little bit, and you just want to make sure that you're level, kind of thing. And I'm coming up with a lesson, and now every time we go up, it's just another check ride flow and another check ride flow, and we do it over and over and over again until they'll hand me a day and say, okay, practice enough, you're ready, go take the test, kind of thing. So, and yeah, and like on top of that, like I've just seen one of my friends just got his CFI test done like this week, so the pressure's on. Like they probably don't even have enough slots like for everybody over there. So,
jeez.
But the neat thing is, like, once I get my CFI and then my double I on top of that, I can literally go anywhere. Go anywhere in the country, and they're willing to hire. So it's a pretty sweet gig.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Like, just get all of that done, and then go write my ticket to where if I could stay here, that'd be ideal. But with LA living costs, it's
oh man, I can only imagine.
It does not look very likely as how
I know. I need to get my button gear and take my freaking written.
You should do that, yeah, as soon as